Business owners don't lack heart, they lack time. And I know this because I lived it. 20 years ago, long before I ever worked in automation, I was a hairdresser. I remember standing behind the chair with a client that I absolutely adored, hands deep in color, hair, and foil, and the phone would ring. And every time I would feel that tug of war inside of me. If I answered it, my client in the chair would feel unappreciated and undervalued. But if I ignored it, I risked losing my next paycheck. So, of course, I'd apologize, I'd answer the phone. I'd do my best to try to keep working until I had to start flipping through my appointment book to find a time that would accommodate the person on the phone. I would also try so hard to control the call. I didn't want to annoy that person that was sitting in my chair. Eventually, I'd hang up and pretend like everything was great. But it wasn't, because the client in the chair did get annoyed. And the person on the phone kept apologizing because they could tell that I was trying to rush them off. I realized that the more I tried to serve everyone, the less present I was with anyone. That is the battle that so many small business owners experience every single day, picking and choosing between which client they need to give their immediate attention to, and just praying that they make the right choice. Businesses spend years bending over backwards serving their clients. And in one instant, that one moment, one poor review can erase years of reputation building. Small business owners don't need to care more. They need help carrying the care they already have. For the last 13 years, I've been helping business owners create intelligent systems that help enhance how they operate. And the more I've done that, the more I realize that these systems don't just help with making efficient business operations and marketing systems. They help restore what exhausted business owners are slowly losing. And that's presence, trust, and peace of mind. I used to roll my eyes at automation. I thought it was something only big businesses did because they didn't really care. I really did not understand the value until one day I realized that I had become the person I didn't want to be. I was rushed, reactive, and short with the clients that I cared about. I wasn't out of compassion. I was out of capacity. And that's when it hit me. Automation doesn't take the human out. It takes the inhumane work out. The busy work, the repetition, the constant interruptions that drain the very essence and warmth out of every interaction. And now, with artificial intelligence, AI can answer phones. It can do your follow-ups. It can summarize your meetings. It can even send personalized thank yous and gifts. AI can do complicated workflows that save business owners and their teams thousands of hours every single year, all while they get to be fully focused on the people in front of them. AI doesn't replace humans. It frees them. And that's the irony, because in small business, when you're not doing all that manual work, you finally have more time and the freedom to be more human. And let's not forget all the errors that happen when you're stressed and overstretched. Double booking appointments, sending the wrong invoices. Those mistakes don't just cost time, they cost trust. Because consistency and accuracy are a form of customer service too. Most small businesses learn that lesson the hard way, and the lost loyalty, the lost referrals is far greater than the investment in the systems that could have prevented them. Automation isn't simply about efficiency, it's about empathy, it's about protecting those relationships from human error. Because when you're not lying awake at night thinking about the list of invoices and bids you gotta send, your brain finally gets a break. It gets a break and it allows you to be fully focused on the people that matter, whether that's your customers, your family, or your employees. And that is how AI can help bring back the humanity in a growing business. It remembers the follow-ups, the referral requests. It sends the right message at the right time and ensures that every interaction is consistent, professional, and caring. And when things run smoothly, people feel valued. And when people feel valued, they stay. It's about finally having the energy to actively be engaged again, not miss family moments because you're overwhelmed and working on tasks that technology could have handled for you. It's about not feeling exhausted by the very business you were once energized to build. Businesses are birthed out of passion, not paperwork. Owners open their doors because they love what they do, not because they want to spend endless nights chasing invoices, fixing scheduling errors, or God forbid, writing a social media post. No, said no business owner ever. But over time, businesses that are built for freedom start to resemble prisons and cages. I've met business owners that haven't been on vacations for years with their family members because they're afraid that it'll all fall apart if they step out. One man told me that he has missed every one of his child's firsts. Let that sink in. Every one of them. His eyes were filled with tears, and it's not because he didn't love his work. It's because the late night admin work kept him from the very life, the very relationships he was building it for. That's what a lack of intelligent systems steal from us. Ladies and gentlemen, when we embrace AI in small business, we have the opportunity to have those conversations that matter, the ones that build client trust, strengthen employee relationships, and allow us to pursue business growth without sacrificing our families, our personal relationships, and our humanity in the process. I want to give you 3 ways businesses can utilize AI and automation to do just that. Number 1, automate repetitive tasks. The referral requests, the invoicing, anything that drains mental time and energy. And number 2, implement communication systems, whether that's answering your phone or having something respond to website questions or social media posts. And number 3, have your employees devote time to researching AI tools that can help them reduce their mental overwhelm and produce better quality of work because they're more efficient. AI doesn't take the humanity out of small business. When we use it well, it will allow us the space to have both the business growth you've been working towards and the humanity that made you start it in the first place. So here's my invitation. Write down a list of every task you dread doing, everything that pulls you away from the person that's right in front of you, and design an AI automation that can carry that load for you. Because you didn't start a business to be buried by it, you started it to grow and to show up and serve your customers, your family, and yourself.